So, this is when he's like, I'll make all your friends and family that are gonna watch this just instantly got angry.
It was like this jackass here.
And we talked about this a little bit.
All right.
But I really just kind of want to address this. This is my PC police hat, by the way. my PC police
PC, gotcha.
cop uniform. Okay. And I don't know why, but this really bothers me.
What grinds your gears, sir?
I'm going to tell you what grinds my gears here, Michael. As a white male. And, you know, if you guys listen to this at all, you know the overall generalization of what we talk about here is racism, and you know we talk a lot about overcoming it and
what we can do to solve it, maybe help it. We haven't come up with a foolproof answer yet, because once we do, we will be shut down and murdered.
Yeah, Epstein style.
We'll shoot ourselves in the head 3 times.
Right. The point I'm trying to get at though is like, you know, we give the raw truth of what our people say
from our opinion. Remember that.
Yeah. So it's, you know, I'm at the barbecue and I hear what all the white people like to say. You know, you do the same thing, and it's like, you know, you get all jazzed up at the barbecue, like, well, wait till I see Mike again. Oh, I got some stuff for him. I'm gonna tell him this. I'm gonna tell him not to see you again. I'm like, yeah, that's right. It's not that big of a deal. Like, you know, it's just everybody had Starbucks and a lot of hot dogs in them that day, and we got a little hyped up. You know.
Well, you know, I tell people, I was like, it's reality versus like what you get hyped up in your mind. Like, it's like you ever get yourself hyped up to argue with somebody, and then you get to them, they're like, I wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
You're like, I was kind of overplaying that a little bit.
Plus, you're like,
head.
oh, yeah, in reality, people do calm down and shit. It doesn't go on forever.
Right.
Yeah, gotcha.
Right.
Because only in the news and fucking society does all this shit go on for
what they
decades.
make us think it does. So, but this we're going to go with this. I had to hide it from you.
I see. It will be something dumb. So for everybody out there, understand. That's why I'm making faces and well, only one of them is having anything change. Mrs. Butterworth is just a smooth, curvy bitch. Lady.
She's a nice lady.
She is a nice lady.
I'm
gonna be honest with you.
She's thicker and richer. Yeah.
I typically go for Miss Butterworth over Aunt Jemima.
Because she's so sexy and curvy.
I was like, plus, there's no face or race. Well, I mean, the race could be the syrup. You know, she could be a nice brown lady.
So we got Aunt Jemima's here. And Miss Butterworth is on the table, by the way. I read an article.
They're trying to, well, why? There's nothing in here. There's no face. I mean, there's a face, but it's like generic as shit.
Clearly.
She's like, oh, because of the syrup inside?
Yeah.
Black women are the sweetest. Black women, where y'all at?
Wait, how about this?
My wife, yeah, I love you.
How about this? Hey, before we were recording, he was saying a lot of bad stuff. Okay, no.
About white
I'm just
women.
Kidding. What's funny is she's half empty. So does she wind up being?
Oh, mixed? Because she's clear, and then I don't know.
At the end, is she all white then? I mean,
no, because she's clear. Because it's like
just kidding.
I was like, she's still bam, still black, baby.
So listen, this is what I call the. I don't know if it's the Karen version of defeating racism, or if it's the.
It is. There's a lot of Karenisms.
It's the Karenisms or the millennial kids who just want a trophy.
No, it's like, not even. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Who is it?
So it's funny because there's a couple of comedians and stuff I watch on like online and shit, and we're all saying the same thing. It's like a lot of people are like, I don't remember asking for this. I was like, yeah, we did. Here's what a lot of black people now.
Hold on, because I'm not done.
Oh, well, God damn it, come on now.
Okay, so again, we're back to this idea of
cut me off, black people.
Defeating race. Okay, because you're gonna have plenty of time to talk. This is our idea of getting rid of racism right here. Changing a logo. Somehow that's going to make a difference. Okay, and I don't care about this. This is the focal point. Hold on.
I gotta look at your
Land O'Lakes. Okay, Indian. Of course, the white man. We kept the land.
Where'd you get that one from?
Oh, I found
I thought
it.
they were selling them like this now.
They do. They left one open. And I was like, yep, I'm buying that. So typical white guy.
Yeah.
Indian gone, kept the land.
Exactly. Just how they did in real life.
Which is hilarious. That's just it's
it should
so
be like this.
so ridiculous. Hold on, I can do you one better.
Oh God, I didn't know we had a whole goddamn pantry over here.
Put it on top.
The white man on, so you goddamn right.
It put the white man on top.
Goddamn right. That's how
you
it
got
went
the
down.
Quaker oat.
Are they talking about changing him? I know about
the cream of wheat guy who was an actual chef in 1922. Did some reading up on him.
That's what I like.
So you got Quaker oat guy and cream of wheat guy.
Are they really talking about getting rid of Quaker Oats guy?
No, Quaker oat's guy's staying.
Oh, okay.
It's just all this is going
people.
somewhere.
Okay, I got you. I know Uncle Ben is in there too. I'm putting him in front. White people in the back. Yeah, motherfucker.
So next we're canning Uncle Ben, and listen. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but black people and chicken. Come on, it says roasted chicken right on the front. Who's not going to buy it? He's got to know something about it.
Actually, those aren't that great.
Do I have to edit that out?
It's a slight like weird taste because they're packaged like that. Like my daughter,
I only like the microwave ones.
They don't taste as good as like when you boil it. It's something. It's total.
I think it does.
It's like I'm telling you, it's a chemical taste in there, man.
And then you got
Zatarans doesn't
jazz it up with Zatarans.
Now they do have the silhouette of what is probably a black jazz trumpet player, or is that?
Yeah, you don't remember the commercials from the '90s? Jazz it up with Zatarans.
That's what I'm saying. I love Zatarans.
Why is it called dirty rice?
Just because it's got shit in it.
Okay,
it's good.
So, we're there. Hold on.
Did you go shopping purposely?
I just want to know: Is this next?
Well, there's
Angel
no face.
food cake is white, and devil food cake is brown.
There's no face though.
It doesn't matter. Is this going to go next? We got to call this one.
Are you done pulling from your pantry over there?
Because you wait till I make a TikTok about this, and then I put it all, and I'm defeating racism, and I put it all together and put it in a white trash bag, and I'm like, oh no, we got to go back all the black trash bags. You know what I mean? Like, this is where we're going awry.
God damn it, Steve. How much shit do you have down there, man?
Now we got the flour. The Indian guy. Does that guy not look like... Yeah, see, you squint now because he looks like a straight-up Klansman.
I was like, what the fuck? I've never even seen that one.
Oh, can't have the Indian head on there. That's racist. But we'll keep the white guy.
I mean, it's not really racist for you guys.
So, and
Steve,
and
this is just so much shit. This is so much shit.
Just white powdered donuts. I mean...
I'm gonna be honest with you, I fuck up
white on white.
I fuck up them powdered donuts now.
But we'll keep the little Cholula hot sauce. We'll keep the Mexican lady on there because that's not racist. And we'll keep the Asian person on noodles.
Is there an Asian person?
Yeah,
let me see.
There's an Asian person. I spent
that is definitely an Asian woman.
Like 2 hours just walking up and down every single aisle in the grocery store, and I bought everything. And I actually left some stuff out because I was kind of getting bored. And I have to carry this all back upstairs when we're done. But my point is, okay,
people gonna wonder why this.
We're gonna get rid of Aunt Jemima. We're gonna get cream of wheat. We're gonna get rid of
Uncle
the Indian.
Ben. It's Uncle Ben.
We've already.
They already got rid of the Indian.
Cream of wheat.
I thought it was Uncle Ben.
No, they're getting both of them. They're looking at. They're looking at, and we're getting rid of. This is already gone. The Indian lady.
I know.
So what's the irony of what we have left? We got all the white people left. We got all the white people left. We've officially erased black people from the grocery store.
What is that? What is that? Is that a white lady on there, or is that?
Oh yeah, some made.
I mean, she's out in the field, so it's kind of like she might be Mexican.
I mean, she looks white,
but Mexicans pick raisins.
I think she's actually supposed to be Italian.
Is it?
I'm sure we could Google it.
Oh,
here you go. Feeding our California raisins sunshine since 1912. California, yeah, she's.
I don't say shit about that, right?
Yeah,
you
don't say shit about
it.
We could look her up though. I'm sure it's just BS.
Got goddamn a whole pantry's worth of racism.
Kosher salt.
That's a little white girl with the salt thing pointing at the
umbrella.
Back, right?
Mini powdered donuts. But I'm just gonna take all the BS ones that don't mean anything.
Well,
I was just being an a-hole about.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know.
Let me get it back off of here.
Well, no, cream of wheat. That's
a good one.
This one, this syrup is gone.
Yeah, this syrup.
This noodles. I've never seen this noodles before.
I don't need the noodles.
That's pretty fucking.
And I don't even need the sauce. But my point is well, that's not racist, right? It's just a Mexican lady. You get the point, okay?
Well, here's the issue, right? And
I know what you're gonna say.
What am I saying?
I know you're gonna say because of
black people.
The representation.
Oh, the mammy and the.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But here's my point. To your kid, your son, my kids, future kids. At what point do we just start whitewashing everything? You know what I mean? And that's where I feel like
I think that's the problem. People feel like these images have been whitewashed because they've been made more palatable. Was it palatable?
Palatable, yeah.
Yeah. For white people. So it's not like you don't see Mammy, you don't see the part where, Master might have, forcibly had sex with her or had some baby and then had the child out in the field. Shit like that. It's like you just see the smiling, nice black lady and it's some good syrup. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm pretty sure I have some. If not, a lot of times we buy knockoff because my son and my daughter go through syrup crazy. Uncle Ben, I don't remember I know like the Mammy comparison was Aunt Jemima, and that's been going on for some years. That's some decades right here. I do believe there was a conversation about him as well.
So he's kind of like the Samuel L. Jackson from Django.
From Django, yeah. But I think that's the thing because I know they're talking about removing these two. I knew they were going to come for him, and I just heard like a couple months ago that they had took her off. Like I didn't even notice.
The Land O'Lakes is, we just take the Indian off, and we've talked about this before. But
it is funny because it's like, it's like the white people took the Indian out and then took the land.
Indian, but kept the land. Come on, man! Like you could not prop up a better
joke. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Now here's the problem, though, right? So there has been complaints for her for some years, right?
Right.
Same thing here, but here's the problem. People are going. I don't even know if this is people asking for this because now they're like. In Texas, I don't know if it's one realtor company or multiple, but they took away the word master bedroom because of master.
Oh, my God.
I swear to God, they took away master bedroom. And it's like, all right, and it's funny because even black people are like, look, calm the fuck down, all right?
Yeah.
We're not asking for this shit. Like, we get it. You're trying to play, you're like, all right, well, what could they say? What could they say? We're not complaining about master bedroom. If anything, when I see a house, it better say motherfucking master bedroom because I want the master goddamn bedroom. All right? Master doesn't have to be master. Now, if it said master bedroom, we're like, all right, look.
We got a problem.
Yeah, it was like, that's not how you spell it, motherfucker. But it was like, but being the master of your home, shit like that.
Gotta drop that hard
That's easy. Yeah, exactly. The ER, that hard ER. That was a good one right there. I like that. But. Yeah, it was like I saw that, and then they're taking away certain things that are like we didn't ask for this. Like this, like we're talking about police reform, using some of the because even in and we're going to talk about it.
These are the big three, though.
But why? I was like, I kind of.
But this guy's an actual chef from 19. I want to say. I'll fact check the story. 1922.
Well, it says 1893, but I don't know.
No, but so this guy was actually
was he originally on the box?
Chef in Chicago or something where he was used as the picture.
Yeah.
And they just used him, and I don't think it's supposed to be.
I don't even know shit about Uncle Ben.
Based off of like
I would have known you were going to do this because I would have researched it.
I did research some of it, but I don't remember the Uncle Ben's, and I just remember he was the cream of wheat gentleman was an actual chef.
I just know this one was about the Mammy character.
So
that back in
yes,
did you ever see
right.
the movie, the original Gone? Well, I don't know if there's any more.
Gone with the Wind, and they
and
whitewashed
the lady. Well, the
whitewashed
lady who plays like she's the black slave, which is the Mammy character, whatever. Not slave. I'm sorry, black maid. She basically had to, what do they call it? They used to kind of like I make a joke like soft shoe or tap in, or she had to coon it up a little bit. But she was like a very successful business person and a successful comedian at the time. But she won a fucking Oscar for that. And it's kind of one of those things where it's like a bittersweet moment because it's like, man, she did a good job, but it's like, but damn, she was playing that. It's like if Samuel L. Jackson would have won his first Oscar for playing the guy in Django, like, like come on, man, like I don't really want that, you know. But she wasn't like Samuel L. Jackson, but it's just that character of like the black lady taking care of the kids, taking care of the house, doing all this, blah blah blah, you know, kind of like a reminiscence of a slave type house Negro type situation. And it's like
so I looked up the story behind Aunt Jemima's.
What's the story on the picture? I don't know that.
So basically, what it was it was a company started back in the late 1800s, and it turned into it was sold a couple times, and it was picked up by Quaker Oat, and then they basically just fabricated a fake story based off of a lady who was at the time a slave, who, was the cook of the house or whatever, you know what I mean? And everybody loved her pancakes, et cetera, et cetera. And so she had a secret recipe. And then what happened after like the emancipation and she was freed, from there she went up north to oversee and run the company of this now, like,
is that the fake story?
Yeah, that's a fake story.
Okay, so yeah,
and then she traveled all around.
Good
yeah, she traveled all around
for that time
promoting.
Period.
She traveled all around promoting, her not well, the pancakes is what really was about, and then the syrup came later. They called them like buckwheat pancakes or whatever they called buttermilk and stuff like that. But the point I'm getting at is then in the, I guess it was in the 20s or the 30s, somewhere around there, they actually had I don't know if you saw that picture of the gravestone. I'll find it and show it in the podcast, but it's the picture of they on her tombstone that actually says the actual Aunt Jemima, and she was the first lady hired to depict her in pictures, and there was the slogan, and then they I think it was like in the 80s or 90s they came up with this more like, slender woman. And,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but my point is, as a child, I never looked at this as like, Aunt Jemima's a racist thing.
But see,
you know what I mean?
Oh.
So this is where I get back to the point of saying, okay, where are we going to whitewash history to where we're getting the history books are saying, oh, no, they were indentured servants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I understand this story might be an offensive thing, but at some point we have to embrace the history of it and learn that doesn't happen anymore. You know what I mean? Because I don't think fixing the issue is erasing a logo. This is something real that happened.
That's not going to.
And I get it's something real that happened, but and I always kind of wondered this, and I was thinking about this the other day.
What was that?
To ask you, but how you learned in high school about slavery, right?
I learned about it before that, but yes, I know.
Right, but yeah. My point is like, there's the one black kid in the room, and everybody's like,
and I was that one.
I just envisioned me being in the classroom with Mike, and they're like slavery, and everybody's just like looking at Mike, and Mike's just like, God.
No, I told you.
We're talking about this again.
I
don't want to talk about this again.
American Sign Language. Listen when I say it. American Sign Language. My first class of the day. I think I was either a freshman or a sophomore, or it might have been a senior. I can't even remember. But
and this is what Karen wants. Karen wants a trophy.
The Whitewash Award.
The Whitewash Award.
You should know this is now he went Miss Butterworth instead of Aunt Jemima, which is smart. It was like
and I painted it gold and I put on here Whitewash Award.
Now this is for Karens. This
is a Karen trophy.
Let's put that there. It's like there's some Karens out there in the world. God damn it. But I was gonna say like that. In high school I did have that situation where my teacher, like I had an afro and like braids and shit like that. Because when you're not wearing braids, you usually have your hair out. It's like, but
I'll put that on later.
But what was funny is there were certain things that she would say, and literally what you're talking about would happen because it's like a class of like 15, 20 kids.
Well, and it's like putting you on the spot.
Oh, but I'm fucking 13 years old. Like you're asking a 26-year-old, 27-year-old.
Yeah, it was like I never thought about it.
I'm still learning about it.
Well, it's kind of like when you're a kid, like, and I had black friends as a kid too. I never looked at him as like.
And he lost them all. Go ahead.
No, he actually lives down the street and he runs a dirt bike shop.
Here?
Yeah.
That's a brave black man.
Oh, he's he's whiter than me. You know what I mean? He's we used to have this friend. I got to tell this quick side story. We had this friend. His name's Joaquin, and he was like
definitely black.
Your size, maybe a little bit taller though, and he'd be like, "So guys, what do you want?" And son, another black guy would come like, "Yo, one, what the you doing, man? Oh, come on!" And as soon as he would leave, like, "Yeah, so I was thinking we should go play some basketball." I'm like, "Oh."
Hey man, listen, he could be doing what they call what's that? I think it's called code switching or something like that, and it's basically putting on your white voice when you're around white people.
It.
Yeah. It's like, and then when you see black people, like, whew, all right, whew. Like
talking normal.
Did you see Deion Cole has it, and you can look it up later, where he's like, he was like, look, he's like, white people, you can be white all day long. He's like, black people, we can't be black all day long.
That's true.
He's like, we're gonna have to white it up. He's like, a good portion of the day, then we get home, we can be as black as we want to be. Then he's talking about, he's like, you know, Jim. He's like, you know, Bob. Like that ain't his real. Like that ain't him.
I actually I've seen that bit. I've seen that bit.
But that's what I'm
I
saying.
like Deion Cole.
But it's funny because I've always had that where I used to do it where it was like, white people, you talk a certain way. Black people, you talk a certain way. And now I try to merge the two. It's like, so now that's why I like, when I talk to you, I'm like, what's happening with you, baby? You know, stuff like that. Or something similar to that. Because I notice white dudes call me brother all the time. Like, oh, what's going on, brother?
Yeah.
And I hear them. And there's some people who say brother to everybody. And I'm like, okay, you're for real. But then there's some people I'm like, you just said brother because I walked in the building.
Well, I did notice that, it's kind of weird because you'll say like to your friends, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, and oddly enough, like I wouldn't call you bro. Does that that makes no sense? But I wouldn't look at you and be like, bro. I would look at you and it would just instantly, I'd be like, brother. You know what I mean? It's just
I know it's
again. It's back to that
It's the
brother. See what I did there?
She's stupid as shit, man.
I'm sorry. Jokes coming from
just
Dave.
all jokes, baby.